To be completely honest with you, whenever I don't have Everly, I kind of like to spend that time playing video games.
You're a fucking nerd. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Rich,
Oh, this is Dakota.
and thank you for another episode.
Are you thanking
Thank
them
you,
for
thank
another?
you for listening to another episode of R&D Rewind.
Yes, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been, well, for you guys, hasn't been that long because we just posted a podcast a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah,
But for us, it's been, I believe, since February since we shot a podcast. So,
yeah. It's been a minute, so we technically we really haven't been consistent for 2 months
hmm
now. 2 months, 3 months, give
yep.
or take. But that's all changing here now, currently.
hmm
So, yeah. Excited. Right.
Um, okay, forefront. This is just going to be like a just chatting podcast. We don't really have just kind of catching up from the last 2 months, pretty much. Kind of just
Oh
talking
yeah.
about stuff.
Yeah.
Um, oh,
Yep.
dude. Okay, just to tell y'all how I haven't really even been in this room in the last 2 months. I'm just now seeing these posters that Richard put up, and they look badass.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems like there's a lot going on behind me now. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it looks good though.
But it's like organized clutter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. I just had the itch of getting all of the Nightmare on Elm Street posters, and it's so weird because I'm missing like once. I'm not missing a poster, but I'm thinking about putting I got a mini poster from the Friday 13th game when I bought it, when it came out. And I also have a mini poster from It Chapter 2 whenever it came out, uh, when it came out in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of putting either one right here. Either that or I could put the Scream 7 one I got from the movie theater not too long ago. I
What
don't know.
about the
I also have the Terrifier 3 poster as well, the little teaser.
the poster that you got from the Comic Con?
Oh, are you talking about the Kane Hodder one?
Yeah.
I have that right here. Boom. Oh yeah. Kane Hodder. Motherfucker's a beast.
Um.
He's a babe. Motherfucker. He was super nice. Yeah, no, I mean I thought about putting it right there.
Yeah, dude. I
Or
messed up.
I thought of maybe just putting it right here underneath. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can. Or like lip pushing up the Halloween one and then just putting that right underneath it.
Yeah.
And then that's just a perfect spot right here for another little mini poster. But yeah, yeah, I love them. I love all the Nightmare on Elm Street posters. The Freddy's Dead one right here. Um, this one was unused art that they did, and I feel like the one they're using now, they've been using forever, isn't really consistent with the other posters. I think this one's a little more consistent, and I actually like it more. But I'll put that up later. Yeah, yeah. That was exciting. Exciting to have. And I actually didn't have to buy any of the mini like frames. I had
hmm
all of them
Oh,
already.
nice,
So
nice. So just kind of
how was how was your tattoo?
yes. So your boy got a tattoo today. Um, boy, boy, oh boy, was it painful. Um, so my just a little bit of a shout out. My good buddy Nick opened up his own tattoo studio called Hard Luck Studio in Fulton, Missouri. If any of you guys are watching and you live in the mid Missouri area, go to him. He takes good care of his clients. Not only just with price wise, he charges a good price for good work, but he also just makes sure that you are comfortable. And so yep, I went to go get my daughter's name on my chest. Um, it turned out super super good. I'm tired. I'm tired. I got there at 12 o'clock and did not leave until 4. So, yep, my chest is beat up. My nipples hurt. He didn't even get close to my nipples, but
I was gonna say, what'd he do to your nipples?
uh, that's for our exclusive channel. I'm just kidding.
That's for the Patreons.
Yep. I mean, can't really see just a little bit. Um, he, I'm very happy with it, but dear God, did I want to slap him at the end of it? Um,
Was he heavy-handed?
I can't really tell. One because it's been so long. Like I wait so long after getting tattoos to get another tattoo.
Yeah, you
Uh,
kind of. Yeah, your body just kind of forgets about the pain.
it forgets about it, and the only tattoos I've had before this one was on my arms, which are definitely probably the easier places to get a tattoo. Um, yeah, so it was just I guess just a little inside thing for me. So part of the reason why we have been inconsistent the last 2 months, I went through a big personal life change. I'm no longer with the mother of my child. And today was actually supposed to be the day that we got married. And so I just wanted to kind of do something for myself today to kind of yeah. And so anyway, but
You hear that new Machine Gun Kelly song with
Fix Your Face.
yeah.
Dude, I love that song. I love
It's
it
so
so
2000, it's
dude,
so
I
great.
dude, I love it so so much.
That's all I see over TikTok right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I wanted to show you it because I thought you'd like it because of Limp Bizkit. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty good.
yeah, it's no, I love it. I love it. Um I feel like it would be like the perfect song for if there is a fight scene between Spider-Man and Punisher. I feel like that's just like the perfect song. when, when you talk to me, fix your fucking face. I guess let's go ahead and start out with what we got to do a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because we got to go to the Missouri Comic Con. I'll be the first one to apologize that we did not shoot any content for that.
Yeah,
Um,
you fucking twat.
yeah. Um, Pretty much we shoot all the content on my phone because that's the only his phone's kind of jacked up, so we can't get the little mic stuck up to his phone.
Mine's from the Stone Age.
Yeah. And so pretty much we got there, and I was very very overwhelmed. And even Richard, who had gone to one before this one, he even said that it was pretty pretty disorganized compared to the other one that he went to.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so it was a lot. I don't do well. I like people. You know, come up to meet me. I like talking to people. I like meeting new people.
Yeah.
I don't like being in big crowds of people who have no consideration of other people that are around them. It
Yeah.
drives me
Yeah.
absolutely nuts.
Or no personal hygiene either.
Oh dear God,
Yeah.
dear God.
Mine was
Um,
bad, dude. Let me tell you something. Y'all, you guys, I don't know what y'all doing. If any of you, anybody who's going to these cons, y'all need to be going to take a shower in the mornings before you go. Because I stood in line for Kane Hodder for about an hour, and this dude in front of me, he was a bigger guy, and all I see is like sweat glistening off of the back of his neck, and he didn't smell well at all. I don't want to say he smelled like BO, but he smelled like a mixture of BO and must. I'm like, dude, God, man, y'all need to take care of yourselves. And it sucks because like the lines go like, if I could paint you a
It's pretty
picture,
much
it
like a
goes like
snake.
this,
Yeah.
like this. And so it's like whenever you get to like in the middle and you're surrounded by a bunch of people standing there for a solid 10 minutes at a time,
Hmm.
and then like you get to the very end and you're like, oh God,
Yeah.
take a nice deep breath of freaking fresh air.
Yeah.
But then you're like right back and it's yeah. So it next if you ever want to go to one, if you've never been to one, two things. One, you need a lot of patience, and two, make sure you bring some actual like good walking shoes
Hmm.
because you walk a lot,
Yeah,
and you're a
and
lot of standing around too.
yeah, make sure that you are hydrated, and make sure that you eat something.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
and that's more of um God, we're just getting more into my personal life. So I'm diabetic, whatever. I did not eat before this. Um because normally I don't eat breakfast, and so Richard and I, we just got coffee that morning. Uh dude, the doors opened at 10, and I'm not gonna lie, I had to like take a seat somewhere because I started like having an anxiety attack. And which I feel like was just amplified by the fact that I had not eaten or drank that much water. So what pretty much all that being said, take care of yourself. But these people are awesome, and these things are awesome to get to enjoy, but they are not worth putting your body through the turmoil for it. Like you said, wear comfortable clothing, wear comfortable shoes, and make sure you are taking care of yourself altogether.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Just and stay patient because you will be waiting a long time, depending on who you want to meet, at least.
yep, yep. So, dude, I completely forgot. I've been so excited about this podcast, mostly to just showcase what I got at the Comic Con, and I forgot to bring it. So I will just take pictures of them, and I will put them in this video so you guys can see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But um, I got to meet Troy Baker. Oh, sorry, you weren't really finished talking about your experience. So,
I my experience was just pretty much I stood in line for Kane Otter for
well, no, but
about
you asked him a question that you haven't even shared with me what you got to ask him because you wanted to wait for the
oh well I
podcast.
so yeah, I asked him what was like day one on set. The
Mm,
very first day he was Jason Voorhees on set, and he kind of just like he was like, well, man, like before I was Jason, I was already a big fan of him.
right.
So if you can only imagine it was how it felt to be at like to have the hockey mask on and you know have the whole get up on and stuff. And he said like the very first shot, I can't remember what it was, but it is in Friday 13th New Blood, which is that movie, um, where he said that I think it was like part of the flashback or something like that, which was the very first day, and I can't remember which scene it was. But yeah, no, he was super nice. He was super nice, and he's he was also kind of like playing with playing like poking fun at the guys in front of me and stuff like that. And I don't know, you always meet these people um so many times, but every time you do, you still get just as nervous.
Hmm.
Because I wasn't super nervous until I was getting my phone out. I was making sure the aspect ratio was right, and I was handing my phone off, and I'm like kind of like shaking a little bit, and I'm like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, and stuff like that. And but yeah, I was a little nervous, heart was pounding a little bit, adrenaline was going, and But that's the only person I met. I was going to meet Anthony Michael Hall, which is Tommy in Halloween Kills. I was my original plan was to bring that with me to get so he could sign that too.
Hmm.
But I completely forgot about it. But I still stood in line for him, and I was going to get the gal that did Kim Possible's voice, and she was also the big sister on Even Stevens show. Um, but every time I got in those two lines, the managers were like, they got to go do photo op, and then they got to go do a little like event thing in front of a crowd. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fine. I didn't need to spend any more money anyway. I spent $100 for a picture and an autograph with Kane Hodder, and yeah, I mean, but and I got two shirts. Oh, I forgot to wear that shirt actually. Um, it's a pretty sweet shirt. It's a Freddy Krueger shirt. Um,
You can send me a picture of it, and I'll put it in the video form.
and I got a Freddy Krueger shirt and an Exorcist shirt for Amanda. But yeah, no, that
Did
was
you get it
my
there?
experience, huh?
Did you get it there?
Yeah, I got two shirts for
Oh,
$50.
dang,
Oh, actually, it was like $45.
dang! I didn't. Yeah, that that's definitely something that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, just how ill prepared I was going into it. I wish um I would have done a little bit more shopping in the different little vendors that they had
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I wanted to buy some stuff, but I was like, can't really get myself to buy the specific stuff I wanted to buy because I'm like, I don't really need it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I think that's a really hard thing for me, is to not necessarily because when you're buying stuff like that, you're not necessarily buying it for like the quality of the product that you're getting. You're almost just buying it for the experience, because I'm like, dude, I'm not going to pay $25 for this shirt that I'll get to wear a couple times and then it'll shrink and then be too small to wear.
well, luckily the shirts I got are like this kind of fabric where they don't shrink.
Oh, so it is good condition.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good condition. Yeah.
Nice.
Um. Oh yeah. No, I was some of the art vendors. Man, I, dude, y'all's stuff is super expensive. I don't know what the hell you're doing with this stuff. I mean, it might be just time and labor and not really product that you're using. But holy, I wanted to buy a Batman animated series, like piece of art that this artist, this vendor had. I wanted it, and it was $75. I'm like, I'm not paying that. That's so expensive, dude.
Well, I guess that's also more or less what I'm at as well. It's not even necessarily like clothing or apparel. It's just with any of those things, you're definitely just overpaying for the product that you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like I get it. I get it why they're so expensive because they're none of them are actually prints. They're all like actual. All of them are handmade.
Hmm.
There none of them are like copies. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, but I was like, man, I can't, dude. I was super close. If I didn't want to buy any t-shirts, I was gonna buy one, but I had already bought two t-shirts for like $45. I'm like,
Nice.
yeah, I'd much rather come back home with some money.
Yeah, that's
So
that's always a good feeling.
yeah.
Um, I had that feeling today. I thought I was going to be paying more than what I ended up actually paying, so that was a nice feeling.
Mm.
But um, yeah, no, I got to meet Troy Baker. Um, Obviously, anyone who is in the gaming industry or whatever most likely knows who Troy Baker is. If not, just a well-known voice actor for video games and animated series. I brought a poster uh, for the first Last of Us poster game, or game poster, and uh, normally they have like all these miniature posters in case you didn't bring anything, to where you can pay what pretty much what they just give you the poster for free, but you have to pay for an autograph. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
And they had these two posters for Joel. One was the black and white poster of him and Ellie for the PS4 remaster that I really wanted to get, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But the other one was a picture of Joel from The Last of Us Part Two when he's playing the guitar for Ellie. Um, if you guys know the game,
If you know, you know.
yeah. And so it was a song that he sang to Ellie that, uh, just to be completely honest, I sang to my daughter a lot when she was first born. And so um, I had him write the pretty much the intro to that song on the poster, and I will also be getting that quote tattooed at some point for my daughter as well. So,
Hmm.
um, just honestly, such a genuine, kind, just pause, but just a beautiful man. Just he's just a nice guy. I told him as he was writing the quote that I plan on getting the quote tattooed, and he like stopped and looked at me, which he probably does to everyone. But he's like, dude, that's badass. And so, um, yeah, awesome time. Our buddy Jalil went. He got to meet Troy Baker as well. He got to get his video game signed, and he got a picture with Troy, but some dumbass behind him like photobombed the picture.
Yeah,
That
but
would
Jalos is cool though because it was an actual selfie and not somebody taking pictures of them.
Yeah, it was a selfie that he that Troy like so Troy would just grab their phone and take a picture. Um and so yeah, it was funny because pretty much the entire way home, Jalil was just bitching about it. um, but yeah. Anyway, long story short, it was an awesome time.
Yeah.
I will go to another con, uh, whenever they come around. Something that I do regret, the guy standing that was next to Troy Baker, was the guy who plays Leon in the Resident Evil games. While I was waiting in line, because I waited in line for Troy Baker for like an hour and a half, and I was like, okay, I need to go eat something. Um, and it got to the point to where I'm like, because pretty much by the time that Troy had come out, he only had like an hour and a half before he had to leave again to go to a photo op. And so I'm like, I probably won't be able to get to actually meet him today.
Yeah.
And so I was considering going and getting his autograph, which I should have just done it anyway. But yeah, it was a cool time. I can't wait to go again.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really know because I like going to the horror ones. Um, Not really more of like the super more like video game like there's more genres
Hmm.
and more like more than just movies. Um, I really like going to the horror ones the most. I loved going to Scarefest. I would love to do that again.
WrestleMania was last weekend, and Richard
Oh yeah.
did a good job about kind of
I need to do another Celsius,
it'll happen
We're
eventually.
out here right now. Celsius. Come on, man. Come on. We love it. We love it. I love it. I love it in my mouth.
Yeah, I can't drink it, but Celsius, I if you have like a something more heart friendly, I'd be down for it. Um, dude. Okay, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Just because we're on this topic, it was just another reminder of why I don't drink these things. I was at the tattoo shop, and one of his artists uh drank a can of Red Bull, It's always those people that like don't eat anything and then drink a can of Red Bull,
Oh
and
gosh.
they're she's like, man, my heart's just beating really fast.
What?
Proceeds to go into the bathroom and throw up. I'm like, and then
And I've
she
never had that problem
she's coming
before.
over, and like she came over while while my buddy's tattooing me, and both him and I are like, you look like shit. And she like told us what happened, and I was like, well, have you eaten? And she's like, no. I was like, well, and I always take snacks and whatnot to tattoos. And I was like, well, I got some like beef jerky back there for you to eat. And then she's like, no, I'll be good. I'm just gonna probably go throw up again.
Oh, what in the
I'm
hell?
like, I'm like, she's like, I can't go home. I got a big tattoo today. And
Oh
I was like, you
gosh.
better eat before that tattoo.
Yeah, she's gonna be sweating bullets and she's gonna get sick to her
Yeah,
stomach.
he's
She's
gonna
probably
gonna
gonna
be
pass out.
gonna be worried about who's gonna pass out first, the person getting the tattoo or the tattoo artist. No, all jokes aside, she was a pretty awesome person. Anyway, last night Richard came over and we shot our first commentary for it chapter one. Um, which we will get that posted on Spotify for you guys. I just need to airdrop the audio file over to Richard, which
Oh yeah.
is I'm that kind of stuff surprises me because I went to go check my storage to make sure that we were going to be good for this, and it literally took up no storage.
Good stuff.
And it was
Good.
it was like a 2 hour and 20 minute audio file. So
Yeah. Yeah.
um
That was our first one too, so it is very awkward.
it's
I'm not gonna
very
lie.
dude,
It is
it's
super awkward.
oh my god, it's very awkward, and I'm contemplating probably actually editing it before sending
No,
it
you
to Richard.
can't. You can't edit
Oh my god, dude.
it. That's part of the problem with
He said so
commentaries.
many bad things.
Speaking of which, speaking of saying bad things, so we watched a movie. Um, I asked Mike and Jay. They answered my question.
Hmm.
They didn't have any copyright problems on Spotify. None at all. So the only time they did was with a song from like a specific band,
Hmm.
and that's it though. So
What what does that have to do with saying bad things?
because Mike and Jay are Mr. Dirty and Dirty.
Dude, I
They are. They
I
are.
just oh my god.
They actually. So when I was listening to their podcast, they didn't think they were going to get their 100,000 subs, like
Hmm.
a plaque from YouTube, because of how much they've been like demonetized.
Wait, did they get it though?
Oh, they got it. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, they got it. But that was a long time ago. I didn't know they had a podcast until like a month ago. So
Hmm.
I've been listening. They've had like stuff uploaded since 2018.
Oh really?
So yeah, like a bunch of stuff. So I've just been that's making my workday go by.
Oh, nice.
So shout out to We Watched a Movie. Love you guys. You're never gonna see this, but you make my day.
Anyway. So yeah, anyway, the whole point of that is uh please just ignore our first commentary because it's very and not
Don't ignore it. Go
eh,
listen. Okay?
just keep in
It's
mind
very
it was
important.
shot at like 11 o'clock at
Okay.
night.
Yeah.
I definitely had dozed off a couple of times during the
Yeah.
movie.
Why? Why was that, Dakota?
Um, because you have us do these things on a work night.
Work
Uh,
night.
yeah.
I mean, it's not work night.
Oh, okay, we had worked for 8 hours that
No,
day.
no.
Yeah, this episode's kind of all over the place, but dude, Richard and I have been talking about wrestling for the last couple days,
Yeah.
and just how
Yeah.
much of a disappointment it is.
Dude, I mean, it's just like it's just not it's definitely very different from when we were watching it, but the people that at that time when we were watching it, they would say the same thing. Um,
Dude.
but I can appreciate that they're a little more edgy on the microphone nowadays. If you've listened to some of their stuff, like Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and even Cena, whenever he was around, dude, they took some jabs, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when we were kids, it was during the heavy PG era, to where, you
Where it was
know,
like
if someone got
borderline, it was borderline it was a little bit more than I know it was PG, but it's like entering PG-13. Know what I mean?
I mean, kind of. I mean, it was.
It was more edgier when we were watching it. But nowadays it's like, man, boring. Boring, and some of y'all, like the Randy Orton Cody Rhodes match was a fuck up. I don't know who did it. I don't know who scripted that thing. It sucked.
I'm still not fully convinced that that match necessarily went according to plan. I'm I am at least hoping. Okay, I do not wish injury onto people. Uh, but I'm hoping for the sake of how bad the match was that Randy was actually struggling with his back.
Okay, we're back because my phone, I hate everything about it.
Yep. I've been on Richard's ass about trying to not trying to, as far as just upgrading his phone. Um this is now the second time that his phone's ran out of storage while we're
Dude,
recording.
I freed up so much storage earlier. I don't get, like, I even like uninstalled YouTube, iMovie. I did everything I possibly could. I didn't like uninstall them, but like you can like
Clear up. I'm
clear up
wondering
space like for
I'm
a
wondering if
long
it's
time.
the app that you're using to upload our stuff onto Spotify. I'm wondering if maybe that's
I even did that same thing to
mm,
to save some
I don't
storage.
know. I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Um so sorry guys, this looks a little weird, or you guys could also be honest with us if you would prefer this setup.
Yeah, I mean
Um
you can see more of the room.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much just our two setups uh onto one camera.
Yeah.
Um I've I've thought about just going back down to one camera. So fun fact, our very first episode that we shot was just on my phone. Um but it was we were using the back camera to get like better video quality, and we shot for like 45 minutes and didn't realize that I think my phone had died. I think that's what it was.
Oh,
My
yeah,
phone had
yeah, yeah.
died
Yeah.
and didn't realize that it had died. Um but yeah, so pretty much what we were just talking about is it, wrestling is just hard to watch on a weekly basis. It's hard to just follow up with.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of keep up with some of the storylines here and there, like the main ones,
Mhm.
but overall, I don't go out of my way to watch Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I don't even know what SmackDown is on. What is SmackDown on? Because Raw is on Netflix,
That's a good question.
and
I'm not too sure.
I miss the days where you had Monday night, you had Friday night, and then you had your Tuesday night, which was ECW. But the main shows were Monday and Friday.
And
And
if you were if
both
you were into it, I think TNA was on Thursdays.
yeah, 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 TNA. But I just miss that. I miss that, like, both SmackDown and Raw felt like their own shows, and you had your own roster.
Hmm.
And like I can just remember, like, strictly SmackDown was Undertaker, Batista, Mysterio, Kane,
Yeah.
uh, Edge.
And
I
if you're
think
if
Edge.
yeah, if
Um,
you're even talking about even just like the WrestleMania aspect, they would have they used to have 3 commentary tables, one for Raw, or even
right.
actually 4 when they would do ECW for a couple of years, one for Raw, one for ECW, the Spanish announce table that always got broken, and then the SmackDown table. So then whenever, you know, the 2 people from Raw were having their match, the Raw commentators were speaking on it. ECW, ECW, SmackDown, SmackDown, and Spanish announce table. Pray to God it's still standing at the end of the night.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just man, I don't know. Like Monday Night Raw had Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton, Shawn Michaels. Like they felt like their own different shows. And believe it or not, SmackDown was the more exciting show to watch. I know Raw was the show that like was the one that got the numbers,
Hmm.
so to speak.
Hmm.
And but SmackDown was great to watch. I was always looking forward to SmackDown every single Friday night.
I watch Maven Huffman on YouTube, and he pretty much did this thing to where he went to WrestleMania, but he pretty much just like hung out in the parking lot and talked to people. And a question that he asked every single fan that he ran into, uh, how much did you pay for your tickets? And one of the first people that he asked, they paid 7 grand for their tickets. $7,000. And I don't even think they even said what their tickets were looking like. Now there were some people that were local that waited until like Friday to get their tickets, and there were some people that got their tickets for like a couple $100, but they were like nosebleed. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I was telling Richard this, call me whatever. When it comes to wrestling, ain't no way. If I'm going to WrestleMania, I would have had to hit the lottery because I'm getting good seats. I'm not paying that money to go sit in the nosebleeds, so then I can watch Oba, a big gigantic man look like an ant
Yeah. Yeah.
walking down the ramp.
Yeah. Oh, and there's speculation that Brock Lesnar is going to retire at SummerSlam, and that wasn't his retirement. WWE's hoping he will be on the card.
I mean I get that they're hoping it. For me, I take those moments very seriously, obviously, like everyone else does. So whenever they kind of go back on those moments, it is extremely annoying. Like
Well, that Triple H didn't know about that.
that he was going to do that.
Yeah, no one knew about it. There was only or just like a small handful of people.
Sounds like a Brock Lesnar thing to do.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but like uh going back to the Roman Reigns and sorry, Roman Reigns and Undertaker match. At the end of that match, Undertaker takes off his gloves and puts them in the middle of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, that would have it would have I guess it would have sucked. Granted, his matches after that weren't the greatest anyway. But it was the fact you put your gloves in the middle of the ring and then come back the next year. Like it's just like
Yeah, yeah,
you're ruining the moment, and
yeah.
I tonight I got home and before coming over here I just been watching. There's a new Hulk Hogan documentary on Netflix, and they kind of just talk about how he pretty much kept doing that pretty much throughout like the 90s. Of just pretty much being like, this is it, I'm done. And then a couple of years later being like, nah, I'm coming back. Um,
That's annoying. Sounds like Brett Favre. I always did tune in to it. You know, it sucks though that Brock Lesnar is retiring, because really the only time I really actually tuned in for anything was before Brock Lesnar.
Hmm.
Because he was just so entertaining to watch, even though he had a few moves. That match with Oba, I know a lot of people liked it, but I didn't. I actually didn't think they were gonna put Oba over that quick. I really thought Oba was gonna lose, but he was gonna he was gonna give it to Brock, and but that's not what happened. And I don't know. I was a little annoyed to watch, not gonna lie. But I guess a lot of people want the freaking Brock Lesnar and the Gunther. Well, we're gonna watch Brock Lesnar lose again, and watching him retire again.
Yeah,
It's just like, yo, you guys. I know that was unscripted, but they need new writers. They need new writers. Period. Going back to that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton match, Cody Rhodes should have turned heel. I think everybody agrees about that. He was doing heel things during the match, and Randy Orton was going back to doing babyface things during the match. And then in the end, Cody Rhodes stays babyface and Randy stays heel. And yeah, no, I don't know. Not good.
yeah,
Not good. Not good at all.
yeah. On that note, Richard and I are looking at buying WWE belts.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
so funny because the day, because both the day before he said that, I was looking at belts, and I was looking at the spinner belts, the spinner belt, the WWE spinner belt, because I do think that's probably the best one that they have. Um, I don't know why. I know some people find it ridiculous, like Big Show. If
yeah.
yeah, have you did you watch that Vince McMahon documentary?
Hmm.
Yeah, Big Show hates that belt.
A
Hates
lot of the
it.
old timers do because the way that they're like our belt shouldn't look like a toy.
Yeah,
But
right. Yeah.
on the other aspect, the reason because apparently that belt was only supposed to last during Cena's reign with that belt.
Yeah, his that had that long run that he had.
Um,
Yeah.
but
I'm sure they kept flying off the shelves.
because it looked like a toy,
Yeah.
it started selling like crazy. So it's just
And it looks fucking awesome. I don't care what anybody says, that spinner belt is great.
yeah.
It's visually appealing. I don't know.
Ironically enough, when it's not spinning, it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. When
Um,
it's not spinning, yeah.
yeah, when it spins, it's definitely like
It's a little it's ridiculous looking. Yeah, I get that.
yeah. Uh, another a spinner belt that I think would be so cool and funny to have would be the U.S. spinner belt.
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah,
is
at that
so
point
funny.
you're getting into ridiculous territory, and you're kind of just pushing the boundaries at that point.
If you had the opportunity to, would you buy the rated R spinner belt?
No. No.
Dude, I think that thing looks sick too.
I just don't need it. You know, I just want one belt, and it's the spinner belt. That's it.
Okay, sorry. I guess a better question: if you just had the just a influx of money, just like you had money to spend,
Probably not.
probably not.
Probably not. No.
If I were like not gonna lie, anytime I see a channel of these people that have just cases behind them of belts,
Oh yeah.
I immediately get jealous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though I can't. For me, I can't just sit down. I guess what I'm gonna have to start doing because I do kind of want to get back into watching wrestling. I'm just gonna have to do what all the old timers do. Just wait until the next day so then I can fast forward through all the bullshit I don't want to watch.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
that's my biggest thing. It's just like you watch Raw and you care about maybe 20 minutes of it. So then at the end of that, it's like, wow, I just wasted 2 hours of my Monday night when I could have probably been doing something else. But That's
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. I get it. And I'm sure that's how it was back in the day with the older people who uh watched the 90s Raw and like Raw's War and
oh yeah,
all
the
them.
Attitude Era. And
I'm sure they were all like that whenever they were watching
dude, I couldn't
the
even
2000s,
imagine.
2010s
I could not imagine when
wrestling.
WWE went TV PG and like if someone called someone else a bitch, you're like,
Yeah.
I bet you know you probably hear The Rock call someone that during the Attitude Era every week.
What kind of shows you watching?
Um, to
I
be honest with
was about
you,
to say what kind of shows you're watching that you're not being consistent with.
oh, that's everything. Um, I'm watching Uh, I'm watching Reacher. The first season is I don't know. I have an issue with just watching shows in general. I'm going to be just completely honest with you guys. Call me short attention span, call it whatever. I like I like being able to watch a 2-hour movie and getting the full story in 2 hours and then being able to just move on with the rest of my night. I don't want to have to watch an 8 episode series where every episode is an hour long of just eh, oh, we think we found the answer. Oh wait, there's another mystery. Oh, I think we found the answer to the first mystery. Oh, but we got a wrench in the third mystery that we're trying to figure out. It's like, brother, I can't do it. I can't do it. I get a couple hours in my night. I'm not trying to sit here and go on this roller coaster of and then just like sometimes like the way that they figure things out in this show, like like where how they figure out how there's like corruption in these big corporations and everything. Sometimes it's just like, bro, how did you even come to that conclusion? Like, how did your brain come to that conclusion?
Bro, you're about to spill your soda all over
Oh no, it's empty.
you. Oh, all right.
Um, how like you're like, oh, buys a lot of feed. Oh, he buys a lot of feed to make sure that the politicians in the next country get enough money to get their drug dealers to come in and sell coke to the country next to us so then they can bring money to us for the guns that we're selling to the country next door. I'm like, brother, what? How does that correlate, brother? I wish I was being over dramatic. Maybe I am,
Yeah. Are you talking about
but I'm not.
Reacher?
I'm not far fetched. Yes.
Yeah, so Reacher, I watched all 3 seasons. I was very I was worried the first 5 episodes of Reacher, but
Bad,
it's not bad.
bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but I was like, okay, this can be better. I know it can be better. What are we missing here? And it almost seems
The
like
dialogue,
dialogue and direction and
bad.
acting.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
Last time.
that's definitely the first season. Say that Reacher, the character, works better with um with characters that he doesn't know, with other people he don't know, because season 2 is just him and his people. And so we don't get to see this snippy I want to do whatever I want to do um Reacher that we saw in the first one
Mhm.
or first season. Last half of season 2 is really good, but season 3 is now that's must see TV there. They figured it out. They figured it out with Reacher in season 3.
All right, well then let me just ask you: do I have to watch the first two seasons to watch season three?
Um, you know what? No, you don't,
All right, well then I'll just watch season three.
because they're very separate. Um, his um his sidekick gal, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She's she's in season 2 a lot more, like a lot more. And then season 3 she does take its back seat. She is in the season, but this is a super like heavy, like Reacher heavy season. So, it's very good. Season 3 is very good.
You know what? Then I think I will like season three because the issue I have is when Reacher's not on the screen. It's very hard to watch the show for me like this first season when you're focusing on these side characters. Um, I don't know, that's just my opinion. Again, I think what I was saying while you were gone right now, and like my current stage of life, much I have a very hard time watching a like an 8 episode season where they're like each episode's an hour long. If I can sit down and get a complete story in 2 hours, I'm always going to prefer that. Like being able to just watch a movie
Well,
and get
I
it
get that.
in beginning, middle, end.
But what if you're liking it so much you want more? Which is what you're gonna get in season 3. I promise you. Season 3 is so good. So they figured it out with Reacher. I mean, the dialogue and the character himself is way better. And I actually think the cinematography is actually way better in season 2
Mm,
as well. But there's not this like super warm tone, because I know like season 1 had this warm filter over it the whole time, and it looked like just sunset every single shot. Um, season 2 is completely different. Uh, but season 3 they nail it. They nail it. And I can't wait for season 4. Just don't put him with a group of people that he like loves and wants to protect. Put him with people that he doesn't know. Put him with people like law enforcement. That's why season 1, that's why it worked for me, because he was with this cop, these two cops this whole time that he didn't get along with at all. Um,
that's not true.
what do you mean? He didn't get
Um,
along with either cop. He was like, "I'm gonna do what I want to do."
no, that's not true. Dude, why do I not even remember the actual the so there's the cop and then the detective. The cop, he he gets along with by like episode two.
No, well,
The
no,
love
what I
interest.
mean is that he's like he's not super friendly. You'll know what I mean. If you watch season 2, he has to be super friendly. The character himself has to be super friendly because he's
Hmm.
with this group of people that he was with in the military. And yeah, it's a whole story. I I think season 2 is okay. It's just not as good as it could be. And yeah, go watch season 3 Reacher. It's great.
I will most likely just skip forward to season three.
Okay. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Uh, what else you watching?
Um, I'm not really watching a whole lot of anything right now. It seems like anything that's out right now that's good has multiple seasons. And to be completely honest with you, whenever I don't have Everly, I kind of like to spend that time playing video games.
You're a fucking nerd. Dude, you realize you could just manage your time better.
Okay, am I mismanaging my time or am I doing something that I enjoy more than watching a TV show I don't give a fuck about?
Wow. That's harsh.
You just called me a nerd in a room full of Funko Pops.
Yeah, you're over here playing video games,
Yeah,
nerd.
I'm learning quick shooting skills.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What? How's that going to help you in real life?
I was watching a movie for 2 hours going to help me in real life.
Knowledge.
Knowledge about I could not do that.
Dude, you need to get on The Boys.
Pause.
Yeah, you need to hop right on that.
No, I will say the couple episodes that I watched of The Boys was interesting.
And you're not even in the nitty gritty, man. It gets insane.
I will say The Boys. Okay, I'll tell you what. You know a show that I do like? A show that I can maybe like watch, but mostly just listen to while I'm doing something else, like playing video games.
Okay, well, I can tell you right now, The Boys is not for listening. That
Not
is a
even
very
watching it.
visual show. I
I mean,
promise
like
you.
when I say listening, I mean like phone right there. And something's cool happening. I pause.
Bro, that is
That's cool.
wow. Okay. I mean, you could just put on any other show, just don't do that to The Boys.
See, but here's the thing. You know what I don't like? When there's 8 episodes. Each episode's an hour long. And
8 episodes. They're 8.
and then you have one episode
I don't
that
know. No one.
does not need to fucking be there at all.
You do realize, like, your video games will always be there.
Yeah, but there's never a time. Well, okay, that's not true. There's definitely been some times where we're like, man, I shouldn't have spent that hour playing a video game. Probably should have done something else.
You realize you can, if you manage your time better on the days you don't have Everly, spend 1 hour, watch one episode of The Boys, go play your video games for fucking 3 hours.
No,
Like, that's managing your time better.
but for who?
You imagine spending 4 hours on a video game,
Dude, it's not.
and you look at your time, and you're like, "Holy, I need to go to bed. Where did the time go? I spent all that time playing a video game. I could have done something else
Oh,
for at least an hour."
but if I, but if I spent 4 hours watching the boys, like, oh man,
Hey, you would
I'm
get.
so glad I spent 4 hours watching the
Hey,
boys.
you'd get through the seasons faster, dude. Listen. There are 8 episodes. Do you remember the TV shows that came out back in the day?
Yes,
Each season had like 30 episodes, and
which
each episode was
which
an
was like
hour long.
mind blowing to me. Like when those came out on actual TV, I mean, like, dude, how did you have 30 weeks of a season?
Well, because a show doesn't, they don't film everything and then release it. They'll film stuff, they'll release it, and they'll film more, and then they'll release it, and they'll film more, and they'll release it.
That's so crazy to me.
That's how they did it, The Walking Dead.
Oh, when did they have like the mid-season breaks?
Yeah.
That's right.
And you could tell during the show, because like the beginning of the show would be like it would look like freaking everybody's sweating their asses off, and then the last half of the show everyone's wearing coats and it's super cold and you can see everyone's breath, and their surroundings are all freaking, it's like fall and winter. I notice things.
We do plan here in the next. Ooh, so it won't be next weekend. 2 weekends from this weekend,
Yeah.
we're going live, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. And then we're also gonna have we'll do a commentary. If for some reason this coming up week with Hot Time, we'll do the commentary on It Chapter 2. But if not, we will do it the following weekend if we have time because we are doing the live
Yep.
that weekend. So yeah, we'll definitely put out a short for that, because we want to make sure everybody knows.
Yep. Make sure.
Hit that bell. Yeah, hit the bell.
All right. Anyway,
Dong! I had Taco Bell earlier. It
what
was
did
pretty
you
good.
get?
Crunchwrap Supreme, a 5 layer, and a chalupa.
Nice.
I
I
always
got
got to get a chalupa with everything I get.
I got China Walk.
You got a China who?
China Walk.
China walk?
Mm-hmm. Just Chinese spot right up the street.
Did you walk while you're eating it?
Absolutely not. I was very tired and hungry.
Yeah.
I all I had eaten today before my tattoo was some chicken strips that I put in the air fryer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I ate some beef jerky during the tattoo. And so after that, I was in need of some carbs.
He went to go see The Mummy. Go check out his review on The Mummy.
Yep.
I didn't see it. Um,
Do you have any
I'm kind of
want to see it?
glad I didn't see it. I mean, I guess I'll check it out when it comes out on VOD.
Hmm.
But
Dude, how fucking old are you?
what do you mean?
VOD?
Video on demand.
Yeah,
That's what that's called.
people just say streaming now.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Streaming, my bad.
Jesus Christ.
It always comes
I was gonna
it always gets out for rent, but comes out for rent before it goes to streaming somewhere.
I was gonna go see Michael this weekend. I decided against it. I'm gonna wait till it's on VOD.
Have you heard, dude? I've heard it's just fanfare.
I mean,
That's it.
pretty much. I heard that I think I was watching Angry Joe talk about it, and he said that they had to cut out. I think he said like an hour to like an hour and a half of this movie out.
Oh yeah, because they didn't want to go any allegations because they weren't allowed to.
Yeah. Yep. So
That it kind of just ends suddenly, pretty much.
yeah, pretty much. And then I guess they kind of tease, they tease a sequel. I think they will definitely just see how the movie's doing, which I mean, you could check to see how the movie's doing right now if you wanted to.
Oh, for the numbers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's doing big right now. Uh I don't know. I don't really have a big passion. I like Michael Jackson's music, but I don't know if this is gonna be for me, this movie. Um,
What pretty much what I've just been hearing is that they play it very safe. Um, maybe just a little too safe to where I've heard it kind of seems like they just ripped off just took the Wikipedia summary and put it into a movie.
yeah. So, um, um, see here, estimated 206 plus million globally as of the 25th, with roughly 39.5 million to 40 million in the North American box office
206 million in its opening weekend.
so far. So
Holy
that's
shit.
without Sunday. So Sunday hasn't even happened yet.
Holy shit. Yeah, they will definitely come out with a sequel.
Yeah, they are. And
Um,
the budget is 155 million.
okay. So
So they still
maybe round it up because they that never includes like advertising and all
they
that
didn't really
stuff.
market this movie. I maybe will they have one trailer? How many trailers did you see for this movie?
Uh, like at least two or three.
What the are you
And
talking
dude, I
about?
saw marketing all over the place.
I don't know, man. I didn't see anything for. I didn't even see no hype for this movie coming at all. I didn't see nobody talking about this movie before it came out. And normally people are really like excited for it, talking about it. The hype. I feel like this movie is gonna have a complete downfall after this weekend, though. It made so much money, and it was definitely not for the critics. I can tell you that.
I see it's at 200 million right now.
So far, yeah.
I see it. I see it making 450.
In the end,
Mm-hmm.
that's possible, yeah. I mean, that's a big. I mean, yeah, you earn a lot from that, but
That they would be. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say in total it's probably close to 200 million when you're including the advertising and all the post production shit that they do. Um, so I would say if it makes $400 to $500 million, you will get a sequel.
yeah, yeah, I guess so. But what's that going to look like? Because you're not allowed to do any. You're not allowed to talk about the allegations.
Uh, well, so um, so Angry Joe was talking because Angry Joe's a huge Michael Jackson fan. Uh, you would just have to. They just didn't have. I guess they didn't have time to change things up. He was talking about it's the trial of '93. I think he said there's a trial in '93 and then 2005.
Okay.
Um, trial '93 is I think it was those victims to where they were having legal issues with. He proposed that he said that you'd most likely just have to change their names.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Um, to where you can't use their likeness. And then here's the thing. He's been at least I'm pretty sure. I think he's been cleared of all the
He has.
wrongdoing.
Yeah,
Um,
he has. He has.
at most, he was just a very strange person. But I do think what this movie captures is pretty much how he was robbed of his childhood and
Oh yeah.
why
Yeah.
he had such a strong attachment to children
Children.
because he
Yeah.
almost just wanted to live relive a childhood that he never got to have through these children.
Yeah.
This podcast getting dropped and more content coming to you guys. But yeah, with that being said, I am Dakota,
And I'm Richard.
and thank you again for tuning to another episode of R&D Rewind.
Peace.
Peace.